Hey, welcome back to another Nights at Fringe episode. I'm joined by another Fringe performer and a very excited interview ahead. But before we do any interview, it is time for them to sell their show in 10 seconds. Now, Jess, I don't know if you're ready, but your camera's there and 10 seconds are all yours.
Hey, I'm Jess from Yuck, Circus. We've got 2 shows this time round. So we've got DEADSET, which is all the girls back together after a year apart. And we've also got Off Chops, which is our late night love letter to having 2 mini glasses of beer, having a late night kebab run, and just making a best friend on the dance floor.
2 shows this year and you're bringing back all the girls for Yuck Circus, but it's a different show. What's the story behind the different show?
Well, this is just kind of a bit more of a this show is a bit more of a celebration, a bit more cabaret style to our previous show because obviously we have been apart for most of the year, but it's a bit of a homage to the fact that we're going to be in Australia for the next foreseeable 1-2 years and just having a lot of fun together.
DEADSET, what's the story with the name?
I suppose it's just about having fun, being Australian larrikins. What I've really enjoyed about working with Yuck Circus is being able to really lean into that Australianism, and it's not something that we see women do a lot. You know, maybe we see these caricatures in like bogan men characters, but gosh, it's so funny to play this like bogan Australian lady character, especially with a big troupe of us, because we're loud, we're brash, we're a flock of galahs, and that's basically what the show is, just having a laugh.
And for you in the show, what's your act, what's your role?
So I am affectionately termed Danger Cat because it doesn't matter how dodgy the tower is, I'll climb to the top of it. So I'm lucky enough to get to stand on all of those beautiful ladies, and I think I'll be doing a comedy aerial routine again because that was my job last year and it was a heckin' fun time.
And in terms of audience reaction to Yuck, you've taken over Fringe last year. How's the audience reaction kind of helped you progress?
Oh my gosh, we just could not have foreseen the amount of support that we had from the Perth community. Last Fringe, on the back of that, got booked for Glastonbury and Edinburgh, and that was just something that we didn't think would happen from just, you know, a couple of girls making a show together on a budget of, you know, shoplifting some knickers from Kmart.
What's the process of being booked for Glastonbury? Is that a quick call to a producer, or is it a lot of time in the making?
It was 0 time in the making. So the Circus Festival that we were at down at Carradale, one of the main bookers for Glastonbury goes there annually. He saw our show and thought that we weren't ready, but by the time that we'd done our run at the end of Fringe, people were telling him, you've got to get these people over. We didn't know until they had called us and said, hey, can you do it? Which was pretty cool. And so I think that's something to really, you know, be aware of when you're creating work, is that there actually are people to try and promote and put on our shows on a bigger stage, which is really cool.
Jess, you've spoken about your performing skills and your acrobatic skills. We're really hoping to see something. Can you show us something acrobatic?
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Okay.
It's famous.
It's a split.
Yeah, high
Okay.
spredie.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Whoa. It's just,
no
it's
hands.
levitation and balance and sofa and wow. Yeah. I feel like that's a very easy thing to do, so I'll just obviously jump in
Yeah, put that
here.
one on first, and put your knee on. You can hold the back
So
bit.
knee on here.
No, the back knee on. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
That.
And put your foot on the back bit.
Okay.
Yes! Oh my God, David!
Oh,
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
there we go. There we
You have to point.
Yeah, and outro me, Jess. Ready? Go.
This has been David, Nights at Fringe.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming, Jess.
Thank you, Jess.
This has been amazing.
Oh, thank you, yes.